Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, just made it back from hunting trip and tried the Lance camper out. Where it's parked makes it look like it's squatting more than it really is, but it handled the camper pretty good on the old Ford. Towing the General is it's a little bit lighter overall than me towing the toy hauler and hauling the General on top of the truck. It's a little bit less weight. Of course, I'm a little bit more rolly in the corners, but by the time you put that General and the rack and everything in the back of the truck, you've got a lot of weight there. Just a camper, you got a little more top end weight. So it worked good. I guarantee that if I had took the toy hauler, it would have froze up there. My buddy's trailer, it says right next to the door, Arctic Package. And he even froze up twice. His water stopped working. My water worked the entire time. Everything worked. It's got ducts that blow in where the water tanks are. That little door on the back is where the valves are for dumping the tanks. And you open that up and you can feel the heat coming out of it. So it did good. It didn't take a whole lot of propane. I think I filled a 5-gallon thing up twice and it wasn't empty either time. So, trying to get a little organized. It'll take some time to figure out exactly where to put everything, but it's just some of my jackets from hunting. But other than that, pretty much everything's put away. You got a bag with ammo, but other than that, pretty well set up for storage. You got giant closet. You got storage up here, here. This is for a TV. And you can put the TV in there and you can turn it this way to watch TV over here, or you can turn it and look out that hole if you're in bed. I do have a little AC/DC TV, VCR in my toy hauler, but I didn't throw it in there. So you got that. That's just a little, you can put remotes and junk. You got a cabinet up there, cabinet over there. There's a box underneath there. Between this little cabinet, which is all either shelves that you could put anywhere you want, or it has a closet rod and you can use it for a second closet. So I just had my clothes in there, and that box there, it goes under that one up there. So if you have something long, like my shooting sticks are in there, they just go in the box and up, and you're able to set them down. Over here under the cabinet, you got a little drawer. Under here where my laptop case is, you got a little drawer. And then you got a flat spot there. Lots of plugs. This here, it's got, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got mood lighting. Ooh. It's got reading lights and stereo and lots of lights. Everywhere you go, there's a plug. It's got way more plugs in it than my toy hauler. You got plug here, you got plug under there. I don't think there's any plugs all the way up there, but that seemed to work pretty good. There's a plug here, and there's a 12-foot outlet plug. There's a plug there. There's a plug in the bathroom. This is a pantry that slides out. So you got a lot of storage there. You got drawers here. You got a big storage box down there. This here's a big giant box that slides out. It's got the 5-gallon bottles, a decent sized dry bath, not giant, but it works. And it's got the heat ducted right into here, so you're not freezing. It also has the heat ducted, blowing up on the bed. Majority of the heat, though, comes out right under here. And then those there access into the bed. And I just used it for my dirty clothes. So that one there has dirty clothes. That one up there has water bottles. That one over there has a toolbox. So that worked out pretty good. Oh, and then you got big storage area under here. Around the same amount of counter, maybe a hair more than the toy hauler, but about the same amount of counter. But when you turn around, you have this counter right behind you too. So if you're preparing food and you got stuff on the oven, you got a little bit of room right here and right here. But you can spin around and you can prepare right here. So that works out really good. This is actually not a storage. That's to access watertight stuff. Storage up there, storage up there. Fantastic fan. So this is a 2022. It's generator ready. There's a box back there for generator. It's got a spot right here for starting the generator. Where was that? Generator off, generator on. You got your monitor, hood light, fan, all that stuff works really great. The heat, I kept it pretty cold, pretty warm in here. When we were out for the day, I would run the thermostat. It was at 60, and with it blowing air in on the water tanks, the fresh water is under there. I think the air blows in, and this is to let the air come out back into the room. And I think for the gray and black tank, it lets it come back out there. So first trip with it, pretty happy. Do have to figure out the bedding thing. I thought I had a comforter with me, and I did not. That does make a difference, so I just ran the heater a little higher. So I'll get that all situated. Make that a little prettier. This is a mattress cover. Actually goes over the mattress if you look at the old brochures from when these were made. Back in 02, table slides out. The bed slides out. I mean, the table slides out some more, so you can make this a big bed area. You know, you can't go in and out if you made it a giant bed area, but if you make it a small one, you can still get in and out the door. This right here is where the generator goes. So right now it's just got a plastic tray in the bottom. It's a storage box. This is just a storage box. This is where the giant, I think, LP tanks for a camper, those are pretty big. It's all lined, so you don't have to worry about it sweating in there and ruining your wood. Back to the refrigerator. It's a 3-function refrigerator. Now, when you hit 65, there's a lot of wind noise in the truck on this side, so I don't know if I have a little seal on the door or it's just the way it is. Have to do a little research there. It's not all the way forward. Put it in a little further before, and the tank will get close to the bumper. Looks like I could go forward about another 2 inches, but it's better to have a little bit of space, I think. You only got about 2 inches there too. Really close to the body there. So what do we have over here? This is, what is that? Oh, that's the battery. 110 water heater. Furnace. Outside shower. Dump controls. Winterizing, sewer, all that. And it's got one dump out of the bottom. You can store your sewer hose in there. And got awning on the back. Don't know how that works. And awning on the side. Don't know how that works yet, so we'll have to test them out. My buddy never used the awnings while he had this. It's always been kept inside. So you got an O2 truck, O2 camper. That's kind of cool. Back when I bought this, when I bought that, I had a 93, but then I wound up getting an 05, and this is an 05. I picked it up March of 04, so it was done way before 05. So, now we'll just have to see if there's a way to buy that camper from them and keep the toy hauler, and then you have the best of both worlds, because the camper is not perfect for all situations. It is nice having the space in there, but it's also nice to be able to tow whatever I want. You know, the wife has a boat. You can tow the boat behind this. You can't tow the boat behind that. You gotta drive a second car. Like I said, it's a little bit lighter than when I go with that, so even if I'm taking the General, I save some weight. But if I was gonna go, say I was gonna go to the dunes and take the grandkids, well, if I put the General on the rack in the back of the truck, tow the toy hauler, I could put their four-wheelers in the back of the toy hauler, and there's more room for them to run around and take everything. So that'd be the best of both worlds, but I don't know if we can make that happen. Anyway, I think I'm rambling now. Okay, so I think that's about it for this video. I can put together a couple of shots from out there in Central Oregon and show you the snow covered on there and the snow everywhere, snow all over the General, and I do have some work to do on the General. There was an issue with that, but it made it through the week, and that's it. All right, that's it for this video, and we will see you on the next one.